Welcome to Rock Solid Productions, where in this video, it's a year in the making. We are going to check out the Replicade arcade cabinet of Dragon's Lair from New Wave Toys. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Gary here with Rock Solid Productions. Now, before we get started in today's video, and I am super excited for today's video, because I've seen what's in here before in person. It's really cool, trust me. But I want to take a second and just say thank you for stopping by and checking out what we have going on here today. I really do appreciate it. If you like what you see here, I invite you to check out some of the other unboxings that we have here on the channel. And if you really like what you see, do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, and hit that thumbs up button. That way you are kept up to date with everything we have going on here on the channel. Now, what I want to know from you here today, I've got Dragon's Lair 3D playing behind me on my GameCube. I've never actually played the arcade version of Dragon's Lair. I've seen it, but I've never had a chance to play it. I want to know, have you ever played it? And if so, what were your thoughts? There have been some really bad ports of Dragon's Lair to a ton of different consoles in the past. I don't know that I've played many that are very good. The one for the GameCube actually is pretty good. It's a fun variant of the game. So what we have here, we're going to unbox this in a second. This is a Replicade amusement cabinet from the folks over at New Wave Toys. If you're not familiar with them, first of all, check out our video. I'll have linked for you right up there. We actually interviewed these folks when we were at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo in October of 2019. Now it is early November 2020. And this guy is here. So what it is they are experts at taking and scaling down some of the classic arcade cabinets. They've done Street Fighter, I believe they've done Asteroids, they've done a few others as well, and they look beautiful. So enough talk, we are going to open this guy up here, and we'll give you a look at the box before we take it and hit the bench. We've got our rusty, dusty, trusty X-Acto blade here. This is one of those people are excited for the PlayStation 5 launch and the Xbox launch, and yeah, no, I've been excited for this launch. Now, as a heads up, just so you all know, they did send me this for purposes of review. They are not reviewing any of the content or anything like that. I do appreciate them supporting the channel by sending us a sample. So it is a box in a box. Look at that. That's gorgeous. All right, let's hit the bench. Definitely one of the tallest items that we've had on the box, and one of the first things that we have to do here, let me grab my hobby knife. We need to remove the clear plastic over the top of it because that'll help, well, with some of the reflection and whatnot that we're probably getting right now. There you can kind of see what the front looks like a little bit better. Looks, place, and controls like the original Dragon's Lair arcade game. I love the fact that they do acknowledge the fact that, you know, Don Bluth was the man behind this, and I love his animation style. Inside the box, looks like we have a USB, micro USB cable. We have, that looks like the manual. Oh, we gotta check these out. These are pretty cool. We'll check out some of the extras here in a moment. But we want to get to the nuts and bolts, and that's the cabinet itself. Is there anything else in there? There is not. So here you can see the cabinet itself. We're gonna go ahead and, oh, that's so good. Just to pull the plastic off. Come on, you. There we go, the plastic is off. Here you can see you have a functional joystick right there. Sword buttons left and right, 1 and 2 player. Down below you have your coin operator there. Let me see, does this open up? That does open up. How cool is that for a coin slot and everything? That's super cool. Here's a great look at the artwork on the marquee and everything. I mean, this is just, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'll give you a look on the side. I mean, it's Dragon's Lair. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Now, here's the interesting thing is let's look at the back, because you have 2 speakers left and right, power switch, volume, USB 1, USB 2. That's if you want to use a separate controller, which we are going to try. This is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Oh, I remember seeing this in Portland. So the way the arcade game worked was it actually had a Laserdisc inside of it, and they even duplicated that. So here's the Laserdisc player, and if you open it up, the disc is actually included. We'll get to that in just a moment. I mean, this is just very, very cool. They even include the remote that will end up sitting right here. I may use some double-sided tape to put that in there more permanently. But now let's break out the manual and everything, because I think, like I say, that's where the faux Laserdisc is. So one of the extras included here is you do get the princess. And they showed me this in Portland. Scale quarters. How frickin' cool is that? If you look at them, they actually say, let's see if we can actually get a decent shot at this. Or if you look, it's kind of hard to see, and I'll try to zoom in digitally. It actually says 25 cents on it. So that is really super cool. And then we have the actual Laserdisc here. They have taken so much care. If you are a collector, this is my first experience with one of these of my own now. If you are a collector and you love arcade machines, man, this is like just really, really awesome. I don't want to break it. And it's even got the label and everything on the center, which is really cool. Now, it does have, it looks like it's got a plastic film over it to keep this from getting scratched up. I'm going to leave that on there, to be honest with you. But that's how that would look like that. And I'll actually end up putting the sleeve back underneath the rest of the system. Very thick cardstock on here too, I like that. So let's see here, each Dragon's Lair X Replicade comes with a mini Laserdisc player to put in the Laserdisc drawer. The mini remote comes in a separate bag to be placed in the open rectangular under the Laserdisc Model 1 logo. You should feel the remote fits snugly. I mean, just look how cute the little remote is and everything. And yeah, that does fit pretty snugly and doesn't go anywhere. Even has the ports represented on the back. How cool is that? That's so cool. Look at this. So we're going to take and reinstall that. Slide this back in. And let's turn this around. Now, I haven't charged anything up yet, but I'm going to see if there's just a little bit of a charge to it.
Dragon's Lair, a fantasy adventure.
Okay, this is too cool. Audio fidelity is really, really good. Like the volume is, you know, it's not just that it's loud, it's clear, but it's also very rich too. All right, we're gonna try a little bit here. Looking closely on top of the main display, you actually have a scoreboard and everything too, which is, again, the attention to detail has got to be commended. Well, I died pretty quick on that one. I mean, this is basically just QuickTime events. Here we go. Ah, not quite. All right, so I'm clearly not very good at this. But one thing I want to test out too is I actually have one of Retrobit's Dual Link. This is one of their old cable or controllers that they have here for the Super NES. I'm actually going to try it out and see if the USB controller works. Not quite. So it is working. Okay, so he's back through here. Maybe I'm supposed to press down, I'm not sure. So it does work with USB controllers. Now we're going to hook it up to our capture card. We're going to actually capture some footage and see how it looks. All right, so I've got it hooked up to my TV, and it looks a little blown out. So it's not, I don't think it's been designed or optimized to be played on a television. I'm just going to throw that out there right now. We do have our Retrobit 8-button Genesis controller. And this is actually not working for me. It's interesting that this is not working. Let's go ahead and we'll actually just play on the system. How's that sound? We'll disconnect it. So hopefully you guys can see what's going on here. So which way do I want to go? Got it? Ah! Damn. Okay, so we need to go right, not left. Ah, and I went left, not right. This is very much a game of patterns. I love the animation on this. This is Yes, we got through that. Okay. Right, left, right, left, left. Oh, I didn't hit it fast enough. Okay, this is where we just got through a few seconds ago. Okay, I need practice. This thing is awesome. Let's wrap it up. So there you have our look at the New Wave Toys Dragon's Lair 1/6 scale arcade cabinet. What do I think of it? First and foremost, if you like the original arcade cabinet that is, you are going to love this. This is a one-for-one, lovingly remade 1/6 scale version of that. It's great for on a desktop, it's great for on a table, it will work hooked up to a television. Now, a few things of note. If you've never played the original, been interested in it, if you don't like games that are, largely based on quick time events, you will probably not like this because this is entirely quick time events. Just something to note. While the controls on here feel a little bit cramped, you can use some USB controllers. I was a little surprised that the Genesis 8-button controller from Retrobit did not work, but their Super NES one worked without a problem. So there's some trial and error as far as to see what will and will not work on here. The level of detail that went into this is it's terrific. It also looks a little bit blown out on a larger screen. Now, from what I'm filming here, it probably looks okay, but I'm also rendering and editing, and there's other things going in to affect the signal quality, but I will tell you, I can see the graininess of it here, from here to here away. Even when I was sitting down on my couch playing as well, I could kind of see the graininess on there. This is definitely a game that rewards paying attention to patterns, and I'm going to have to do some research to see the patterns on this because I want to play more. I really, really, really want to spend more time with this cabinet. But these are just my opinions. Let me know what you think down below in the comments section. Oh, also, right now, this is running straight off of battery. I had it charging for about 2 hours while I was editing other footage, or not editing, but filming other footage for other videos that we'll be working on here on the channel. And it's going strong. Again, let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you do have any other comments or questions, as always, you can feel free to email me at rocksolidmail@gmail.com. You can visit me on Twitter at rocksolidstudios. We are on Facebook at facebook.com/rocksolidproductions and Instagram at instagram.com/rocksolidproductionsgk. Now, if you do want to pick one of these up for yourselves, I will have a link down below in a pinned comment where you can head on over to their website for New Wave Toys and go ahead and check out all the different cabinets. Keep an eye too, this actually first appeared about a year ago on Kickstarter, and they do that with a lot of their new cabinets. So if you want to get in ahead of the curve, that is the way to do it. Overall, just a terrific experience. Thank you again to New Wave Toys for sending us one to check out. I really do appreciate it. My name is Gary. This has been Rock Solid Productions and our look at Dragon's Lair, the 1/6 scale replica cabinet. It's amazing. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching this video. If you would like to support the future of Rock Solid Productions, you can do so by visiting our Patreon page at patreon.com/rocksolid. For as little as $1 a month, $12 a year, you'll get early access to all of our video content, exclusive content, and a whole lot more. You can also become a channel member here on YouTube for as little as $1.99 a month, and with that, you get a badge next to your name when you comment or post on the channel, and you are acknowledged whether you are a channel member or a Patreon supporter at the end of each and every one of our videos. You can also support the channel by visiting our Teespring store on screen now, where we have t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, masks, cell phone cases, and much more.